Hey guys, here again to talk about the most constantly exciting and potentially most profitable stock on the stock market, AMC. All of this incredibly exciting price action since May. It's really kept you on the edge of your seat. And I can tell you right now that we have never been set up more beautifully than we are right now. I can tell you that with certainty. Okay? Let's take a look at where we're at. So, we've talked about my four test theory. Okay? We're looking for that fourth test of 575. And when I mean test, I mean closing over that number. Okay. Um, we've talked about this range, this 440 to 460 range, where we don't generally trade a lot inside of it. Normally, we trade in it for just a tiny bit, and then we pop out of it or we stair step out of it every single time, picture perfect. This time is not the case. Okay. We spent multiple days trading in here, essentially going sideways. And now we have this candle that tests this 440 range with this wick, but gets rejected. And you might be thinking that I'm starting to get worried. Absolutely not. I am happy about this. I am more bullish about AMC than ever. We have an example right over here about what happens when we wick test this 440 level and we close out of it right here. And what happens when we do that? We test 440, we close out of it. We have a disgusting gap that nearly tests our 575 I've been looking at. Now, what I'm thinking happens here is that instead of nearly testing this and having, kind of a disappointing day, we doesn't have to be a gap, but we have a nice, juicy, impulsive move out of this. We close over 475. I don't know to what degree. It could be 6, it could be 7, it could be 580. I don't know. And then we have our delicious 1-2 punch that we've been waiting on. Okay? It looks perfect to me. Perfect. Where's this going to go? Is it going to break down from here and go to $3? Not going to happen. Okay? Look how disgustingly tight this is. Just bring this up for a second. Look at this. What is this? What is this? This has to make a decision. They can't just kiss forever. Okay? This is going up or it's crossing and going down. There's no in between. It's at a decision making point on the weekly. And the way I see it is that this pushes up. Everything on the technical side, everything in my heart tells me that this moves up. Now, is it possible that we don't get it tomorrow? Sure. We can burn another way. We've done that before. We've burned 2 days. This was a 2-day burn outside of this 440 zone, and then we moved up. So it's possible. But these top wicks have me thinking that, we test that 440 range, close out of it just ever so slightly, and then we boomstick up. All right? RSI tells me this is oversold. It's time to buy again. Ah, man. It's got me feeling good. I'll say that much. It's got me feeling good. You got to look at these charts with an optimistic point of view. And I am not ignorantly optimistic. I am optimistic from a technical side. It looks great to me. I think tomorrow has a really good chance of being an amazing day. I think that Friday has an amazing chance of being amazing day. If we don't end the week well, I will be incredibly surprised and probably violently depressed for at least a day or two. I think there's still another week, maybe, that you could squeeze out of this, but it is at that decision making point, and that's more that couldn't be more clear than on that uh, weekly MACD. It has to make a decision. I mean, for God's sakes, it has to make a decision in this price zone. This is brand new price behavior. What are we going to do? Just trace sideways from here? No, we're going to break down or we're going to spike up. And everything that I look at says we're moving up. So, Obviously, this is not financial advice. I'm the furthest thing from financial advisor. All we do is basic technicals on the channel, and occasionally we do some really, really, really dumb math that, may or may not work out. But everything tells me we're ready to move. So make your own decisions. Yeah, I think we look great.